Today I'm going to show you a little bit of a workout on the TRX. Basic exercises. We're going to do about a 30-minute workout, and we're going to do each segment for about 40 seconds. I'm going to set my timer for 40 seconds here. Ready? And the first one exercise we're going to do is squat, so feet shoulder width apart, squat down and come up. Push through the heels, we're still warming up here. Good, loose grip on the TRX right here, really thinking about using those legs to push up. But the nice thing about the TRX is you can lean back a little bit into your squat and come a little lower. Good, try not to pull yourself up on the straps, use those legs, and breathe. Feel the legs warming up, you have 8 seconds. Good, and then coming up, we're going to do a chest press. So you're going to stand about feet shoulder width apart, hands in front of you like you're doing a push-up. Get ready, set, come down, and push up. Now you can walk the feet back a little bit further, make it harder. Or if you need to, walk the feet forward, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Right here, you have 40 seconds. Keep your core engaged here. Your neck is in line with the spine. Breathe. So you're not just working your chest, but you're working your legs and you're working your core at the same time. Good, and you're going to come around. I'm going to do a back row, so I'm going to have my palms face each other right here. My feet again are shoulder width apart. I'm going to start that timer right here and pull and slowly down. What I want to make sure is you're not arching here or you're not letting the butt drop back, but my whole body is in a plank position right here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Make sure your shoulder blades are drawn down here. To make this harder, I would bring the feet a little closer to the hookup. To make it easier, I would walk a little further away. Breathe. All right, we're going to come down to a plank. So elbows under the shoulders right here. Extend those legs out, either on the knees or on the toes. Walk the toes a little closer in towards your elbows. Push back to the heels. Reach forward to the crown of the head. Ready? Hold. If you want to do this in the TRX, you're going to put your feet into the straps here. Put the hand under the shoulders and hold it in this position. Keep holding. Make sure that you're not letting your butt drop down or come up. So keep your nice alignment here. Breathe. Pull that belly button up, stay nice and tall through the shoulder. 40 seconds can be a long time. So if you feel a little back, just come on down on the knees. You can modify right here if you need to. Bring the knees down and come on up. We're going to do those 4 exercises again. So we're going back to the squat. Remember, your feet are shoulder width apart. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Ready? Squat down and up. Push through the heels. Don't pull yourself up with the hands. They're just here so you can lean back a little bit more. Come a little lower. Breathe. Shoulders down. By now you should be warmed up. Keep your breath going. Focus on those glutes when you come up, so squeeze them. Going back to your chest press. Feet shoulder width apart. Maybe now that you're warmed up, you can bring your feet a little further back. Ready? Start. Here you go. Down and press. I could make this harder by bringing the feet closer together. But if I feel a little back, I want to bring the feet a little further apart. So having the feet about shoulder width apart is really a good starting point. So think of this like a chest press or a push-up. You're getting ready to do that back row again. There we go. Love that sound of that timer. Palms face each other. Get ready and start. Pull. So they're coming closer right here. When warmed up, you can make it more challenging. Draw your shoulder blades down though, so don't use your neck to pull yourself up here. Sometimes I get that question, should I be on my heels or a roll foot? It's up to you. You can lift the toes up. But think about squeezing the shoulder blades together back there. Breathe. Squeeze, slowly release. This is about control. My mat's moving. Good, excellent. Come on back down to your plank. So you do either end in the straps or on the floor. I'm going to do it in the straps again. Feet in here. Elbows under the shoulders. Get ready, set, and start. Make sure your feet are about even to the ground here. Keep your knees slightly soft. Keep the hands under the elbows under the shoulders, the hands relaxed. Your core tight. Reach to the crown of the head. Push back to the heels. Nice and strong. You're going to feel this a little bit more in front of the quads and the straps here. But remember, drop the knees down if you feel on the lower back. You can also hold it here and drop the knees down. Hold it here and drop the knees down. You decide. And if you feel this in the lower back, you do on the floor. Knees down and coming up. All right, we're ready for our next set of exercises. You're going to grab the straps right here. You're going to bring the feet out. You're going to come up on your toes. So my heels are lifted. I'm going to come down and up. Ready? It's a wide squat. We're focusing on the calves and the inner thighs here. The quads and glutes are still working. Push up through toes here. Now, if this bothers your knees, keep the heels down right here. Or again, you can alternate if you want to. Those calves are working by having the heels lifted. When you're doing great, stay with me a little longer. Excellent. The next exercise is called a skull crusher. You have the arms extended here. I'll show you from the front here too. Here, then bend and extend. See how my elbows stay in, they're not coming out like this. All right, ready, set, and go. My feet are about shoulder width apart again. If I feel in the lower back, I bring them a little further apart. This one you'll feel tomorrow, always. Every time I do this exercise, I feel it the next day. See how my back is nice and flat here? My whole body's one long plank right here. Bending, extending. Don't let the elbows flare out. It happens when you get tired, so if you need to, bring your feet forward if you start getting tired, okay? Breathe. Core is more important than how many reps you're gonna do. Excellent. Bicep curls. You have your palms facing up on this one. So you can see me. Pull up like this, all right? Ready, set, go. Arms extended, pull. Palms are facing up. Elbows stay up. So my elbows are reaching up to the ceiling a little bit, or towards the wall, I should say. Again, keep your shoulder blades going down here. Keep your back nice and straight. Your core is engaged. You're focusing on those biceps here, but you're working a lot of muscles at the same time. The next exercise is going to be a side plank. I will show it to you first on the floor. Right, in a side plank. Elbows under the shoulder. And let's bend the bottom leg for modification. You're going to dip down and lift. Or you can have the legs extended, dip down and lift. Or you can have the feet in strap here. So you decide, elbow under the shoulders, either hold it here or dip down and lift. Dip, lift. If that's too much on the shoulders, take the feet out. Maybe put the feet on the floor, maybe bend that knee. Think about those obliques right here. You can always use this hand as a little kickstand, or make it harder by bringing the arm up. This is a long 40 seconds here. Come on, almost there. All right, let's switch sides. You're gonna see my good side here. Put the feet in here. All right, elbow under the shoulder. Ready, set, dip down and lift. Or you can just hold it right here. You can hold it for 40 seconds here if you want to. Pushing down on those straps. You're gonna feel the legs working at the same time. Or dip down and lift. Dip down and lift. Or stay with your modification if you need to. On the mat, down on the floor, feet down. Especially if you're a beginner, maybe not quite in the straps yet. Work your way up on the floor to get later into the straps. Hold it maybe. I'm ready to hold it. Here we go. Come on down. You're coming back up to that wide squat. Remember your toes are out. Lift the heels. Dip down and lift. Ready? And start. Push through those heels. Good. I'm squeezing my glutes on my way up here. Staying on those toes. Or if it's too much on the calves, or you feel in the knees, the heels are down right here. Pushing through the heels. It's just not adding the calves. That's all right. Still working the rest of the body. Almost there. 5 seconds. And you got those skull crushers again. You'll think about me tomorrow morning. Are you ready? Arms extended, bend, and extend. Good. My feet about shoulder width apart. I hope you're having fun. See how many things you can do with this TRX. It's awesome. Whole body workout. One of my favorite tools to work with. Use it with all my clients, all levels. Come on, you're so close. You got that bicep curl coming up right here. Love that timer. All right, palms are facing up. Ready, and start. Here, hold, and back down. And back down. Keep your shoulders down. It's so easy for the shoulders to want to creep up to the ears. Keep that breath going. Don't let the elbows drop down. If you want to make it easier, you can always walk back here. Sometimes you can't finish the whole set in that position. That's okay. Just walk it back. We're going back to that side plank. Either feet on the strap, so on the floor, you decide. Okay, make sure the strap is all the way out at the shoelaces, elbows under the shoulders, and come on up. Dip down, lift, or hold. Hold right here. Make sure your shoulders are stacked, unless, of course, you're using this kickstand and your shoulder will come forward a little bit. But hold yourself up through here. Feel that outer thigh working. And then if you want to add that dip, you can. You notice those obliques having to work a lot more to come up here. Make sure that elbow is under the shoulder here. Almost there. Woo! There we go. And Like I said, 40 seconds longer in this position here. Ready? Here we go. And you can always pause the video, get a sip of water, and then come back to the exercises, right? Dip and lift, or hold. Or use that hand as a kickstand. Breathe. You got this. Almost there. Woo! Bring this down. Come on up. Maybe add a little bit of a stretch in here. Let your butt drop back. Extend those arms. And then maybe we'll rotate a little bit from side to side. And slowly roll it up. Your next exercise, side to side lunges. So you can lunge here from side to side, or you can add a little hop in the center. It's up to you. You can also alternate that. Ready? Lunge, push off of that outside leg. The center leg stays extended. Let's see if you can see me better like this. There we go. That's it. Or add that hop in the center. Add that hop. It'll get your heart rate up. Nice hop there. A little lower. Almost there. All right, we're going to work on those shoulders. So palms are facing down. You're going to lean back and you're going to pull up like this, alternating. Ready? And start. I call this the alligator. Again, feet shoulder width apart, or maybe if you can fit a little further apart if you need to. You're pushing down on this arm that goes down, you're pulling up on the other one. Obliques have to do a lot of work here by rotating the arms here, for alternating the arms here. All right, the next one I call the frog. This is the animal around. You're on your toes right here. You're starting in this position. You're going to bend the elbows and the knees, come down, and then push off like you're a frog. You ready? Set, and go down and push up. So you're going to focus on the front of the legs here, your quads a little bit more. So it doesn't mean you're not squeezing your glutes on the way up though. And you're working those shoulder press. You're leaning into those straps. Press to make it harder to walk the feet back, to make it easier to walk the feet forward. Push off. Come on, you got this. Breathe. Very close, excellent. So now we're going to just use one strap, and you're going to just pull on that strap. Put the hands on top of your head. My feet are together. I'm going to dip the hip out and pull it back in. Are you ready? Here we go. Hands on top of the head, dip out, pull in. Use your obliques to pull back in. Relax your shoulders down. Come on, you got this. To make it easier, it doesn't take much to walk out. The same thing, make it harder walking in. It doesn't take a lot. Maybe even a half an inch will make a big difference. So think about not about using your arms to come up, but to use your obliques to pull you back to that standing position, that straight position. Good, other side. So hands on top of the head. Ready, set. Here we go. Down and up. Dip and straighten. Dip and straighten. So there's tension on that strap the whole time. Breathe. The breathing part is important. You're actually activating some of your deeper abdominal muscles if you exhale forcefully. We're getting ready to do that side to side lunge again. There we go. Side to side lunge. Are you ready? Set and go. You're going to lunge in here. Come maybe a little lower. Push off with that outside leg or at the hop in the center. And add a little knee at the top. There you go. This is a fun exercise. Breathe. Come on, loose grip on those straps. Don't hold on to them too tight. It's going to kill your forearms at the end of it. So loose grip. Give the forearms a little break. Got those alligators coming up. Here we go, palms facing down. Feet shoulder width apart. Ready? One up, one pushes down. Push and pull. Good. You got your core engaged. So we're not letting the booty drop down. We're not pulling up in an arch here either. You got that pelvic tilt. You got this, come on. You got your frog coming up. All right, come on around. On the toes. Ready? Here we go. Down and push. And push. There you go. Notice how I'm keeping my neck in line with the spine, so I don't want to let the head drop down or look up here. Relax the muscles in the neck. Push up. Come on, press. You're feeling your shoulders. You're feeling your quads. All right. Oblique, remember, let go of one. Make sure you pull on it first. Hands on top of the head. And then ready, feet together. Dip down and pull up. That's it. You'll find out very quickly if you're in the right position. So I see this a lot right here, and then people do this. I don't want you to use your arms. I want you to use your obliques to pull up. Breathe. Those obliques, those are those nice sexy muscles on the side of your torso. That's what we're working on. Almost there. Oh, you are there. All right, switch sides. Ready? Hands on top of the head. Dip out. Pull in. Come on. Feel strong through those obliques. Picture the muscles in your head, the ones that you're working here. Think about those obliques. I always feel like you get a lot better workout if your mind is attached to your body here and is thinking about the muscles it's working, really focusing on them. Good. All right. If you need water, get some water. All set in here. All right, we have one more set of exercises. You're going to start with feet shoulder width apart. You're going to take that right leg back, right here, and then come up with the knee up. So the leg comes behind. Let me see if I can show you that in the video a little bit better. Down, up, bring the knee up, all right? Starting with the left leg on the ground. Ready? Here we go. Bring it down and up. It can be short right here, small movement, or you can even flatten out that foot. And then bringing the knee in. Think about using your abs to bring the knee in. So it's really kind of a standing crunch here. All my weight is in that left leg right here. Pushing through that left heel. protecting that knee. Come on, you're gonna feel this tomorrow. You should be feeling it right here, glutes, outer thigh, inner thigh, quads. All the muscles are working, but we are, switch sides, isolating that glute. Ready, other side, down, bring the knee up, push up, come on. I'm loving this. I hope you are. The nice thing about the TRX is you can see we're not using a lot of room. I can attach it to a door or the ceiling. I can attach it to a tree or fence. You can use this everywhere. I've used it at the beach house. You have to have a place to touch it, to attach it. Excellent. March it down for a second right here. All right, rear delt fly. Palms are facing each other. You're going to pull yourself up like this. Are you ready? Go. Woo, you can hear I'm out of breath. Think about those upper back muscles in the back of the shoulders here. Again, core is tight on the nice straight plank here. Hold it just for a second and then slowly let it come down. Squeeze the upper back, slowly bring it back down. That's it. You got this. Almost there. The next exercise can be a little complicated, one of my favorite ones. Let go one, pull. All right, you're gonna bring the foot that's closest to the hook up, to the front. So in my case, I'm putting my right foot forward, my left foot is on the toes, the knee is soft. I'm taking the strap to the opposite shoulder, so it's on my left shoulder right here. I'm gonna drop down and rotate, look at the hook up, then pull back up and look at you. All right, let's try it. Ready? Drop down, pull up. Make it harder, walk the feet in. Make it easier, walk the feet out. Maybe you can do 4 or 5 of them, and then it gets too hard, and just walk the feet back. Get that rotation. Look up, look forward. Come on, get that rotation. You're using your arms, those biceps, those back muscles, your obliques, your legs. Almost there. There it is. Almost thought I didn't push that timer. So now, left foot forward. The strap is on the right shoulder here. Ready? Here you go. Drop down and rotate. I hope you can see me here. Drop down and rotate. Pull yourself up. That right arm is doing a back row to pull you up. Get that nice torso rotation. All right, our next exercise is going to be down on the ground. So I can have your hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, do a glute press right here. Or if you want to, you can bring your heels into the straps right here. Your legs are extended, lift your hips up, drop them down, or lift them up and pull the heels in. So you decide. Ready, set, go. Hands on the floor, hips come up, tap down, or up, pull in, extend. Pull it in. Or you can drop down, come up, pull in, extend, drop down, pull up, pull in. So you have lots of options here. Or go on your foot and do your glute press. If you're doing that, switch legs at this point. You're feeling your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves here. Push those palms down into the floor. Press your shoulder blades into the floor. Woo. Come on up. And you're gonna do that back cross lunge again. You're almost at the end. These are our last exercises. Standing on the left leg, the right leg will cross back. Ready? Step, cross back, come up, pull knee in. Think about it as a crunch. So when you're coming up, pull that belly button in. You've made it this far, you might as well stay with me. So if you've been watching this sitting on the sofa the whole time, rewind. That's an old name, old word. I'll go back to the start and do the exercise this time. Come on, you got this. There you go. Shake it out. Other leg. Ready? Here we go. Cross and knee up. Cross and knee up. Come on, knees in, core tight. Woo. Feel that right glute when you're extending that leg. That heel stays down on that right foot. Good form, all the way to the end. You got that rear delt fly coming up. Whew. Palms are facing each other. Feet shoulder width apart. Here we go. Extend. Keep the arms as straight as you can. Pull them back and back together. Come on, those shoulder blades are squeezing together here. Hold it for a second, slowly down. Control. Do you remember the next exercise? Yes, it's that back pull with a rotation. Come on, you're so close. Now we did all the exercises twice. Go ahead and straighten that out. Right foot forward, left foot back. The hand is on the opposite shoulder. Ready, set, drop, and rotate. So we did all the exercises twice. If you want a longer workout, you can do 3 rounds, or you can go back to the beginning and do the whole workout again. I do believe 2 sets is a great time, because that way the first set is kind of a learning experience for your body, and then the second set, it knows exactly what to do, it knows the position to get into, and you can focus a lot more on form and strength. Rotate. You're so close. Other side. Here we go. Starting on that right shoulder with that arm. Extend, rotate. Look up at the hookup, look to the front. Pull yourself up with that right arm. You got that hamstring curl coming up, or the glute press on all fours to the side. Come on, so close. Yes, there you go. On your back. Or remember, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You're pushing your heel up. Oh, forget the TRX, and then I'll play you halfway. You do the other leg. All right, otherwise, heels are in there. It does feel like you're losing your shoes here sometimes, but just push down. Lift the hips up. Pull it in. Extend. Maybe drop down, lift up. Or remember, you can just stay. Extend the leg, tap, lift. Still working the glutes and hamstrings. Here you just add a little more pass. Draw your shoulder blades down. So reach the fingertips towards the hook up right here, towards the TRX. And then squeeze your shoulder blades into the floor. Try to keep your neck in alignment with the spine. So don't look up like this or up towards the ceiling. I'm actually looking at the hook up right now as a good focal point because my legs are burning and I need a focal point. So tip down, lift. If you need a little break. Excellent. All right, let's stretch out. We're down here already. Extend the right leg, the left leg comes down. Hold on behind that leg, pull it in, point and flex that foot. This is great. Circle the ankle. Really important to keep the movement going in our ankles. When you're young, especially when you get older, circle the other way. We lose that mobility in our ankle. Bend that right leg and cross the left leg on top of it. Hold on behind the leg and pull it in. I'm taking my left elbow and pushing it into my inner thigh to open up that hip. I can even rock it a little bit from side to side here. Again, keep your shoulders down. Maybe pull the leg in a little bit more. Hold it. Breathe. All those back cross lunges there. You feel that glute working right here or stretching right now. Good. Extend the left leg down, the right leg up. Hold on behind the calf or the thigh. Point and flex. Notice when you're flexing that foot, when your toes coming down towards the ground, you are stretching out that calf. Circle the ankle, movement in that ankle. Circle the other way. Good. Bend that left leg, cross the right leg on top and pull it in right here. Right elbow presses into that inner thigh. Open up that hip. Maybe rock it a little bit from side to side. Doing great. Whew. You can see why I love this TRX. Lots of good workout with it. Good. All right, come on up. We're gonna rock up. Let's do a little bit of stretching with the TRX here. That one that we did halfway through, so feet shoulder width apart. Let your hips drop back. Extend your arms. Oh, this is one of my favorite stretches right here. You can feel it all the way from my pinky to my hip, my hamstrings. Now rotate, look under your right armpit. You're bending, I'm sorry, your left armpit, and you're bending your right knee. You're gonna get a nice stretch in that right arm a little bit more. And then rotate to the other side. Nice. Very good. Come back to the center. Pull that belly button in and slowly roll it up. Oh, feel all those muscles stretching. Excellent. Turn around. I'm going to have your hands behind me. Make sure you walk forward and lean forward. I don't want you to drop yourself down so you can have the palms facing each other. I want you to open up the chest and the shoulders right here. So I'm feeling a great stretch in the shoulders, the chest, and the biceps. Good, and bring it back up. All right, that was our short workout with the TRX. I hope you had a great workout, and I will see you another time. Bye.